Oof. Yeah, 10. I mean, man, I really wanted to get into game design. I'm almost 30, so it's not like I can go fucking bust out a coding language right now in my free time. I wish I could. Um, but I feel like there's just a niche that is just not being hit. You know, like a new Ultima Online, like a hardcore game where you had risk versus reward when you went out in your gear. You got adrenaline pumping because you knew you could lose it at any moment. You cared about that shit. You know, getting like an attachment to those pixels. That's that shit. I mean, I feel like the new generation of gamers, they just want shit handed to them, and I feel like these gaming companies, they get enough complaints, and they're like, "Oh, we better change this mechanic. Oh, we better nerf that shit." You know, and then we just get this more vomited out, shitty, cookie cutter, fucking carbon copy theme park games, and they all blow. Like, follow this dot to this quest, and you know, get this many of this, and then you get this item, this blessed sword of dick sucking, and everyone has it, and they can never lose it. It's like, dude, that's not a game. You play games to escape. You play games to, uh, act ways you wouldn't act. You don't play games to just fucking be handed shit on a platter and not be challenged. Dude, have you seen those videos where kids go play video games from our childhood, like kids of this generation, and they fucking suck at them because they're used to just playing fucking easy ass spoon fed games? Like, that's what gaming companies do now, because they just want to they want to just sell a bunch of copies and not stick to their vision. And it happens so many times, man. It's sad, because I feel like when I got into Ultima Online when I was 12, I mean, don't get me wrong, I shouldn't have played Ultima Online when I was 12. Like, that was like crack cocaine to a little kid. I would be up till 4 in the morning. I'd come in 8th grade, like with a hooded sweatshirt, sleeping, drooling on my desk, and my 8th grade teacher like pulled me aside and she's like, "Are you doing drugs, Garrett?" And I was like, "No," but in reality, I mean, Ultima, that was like a drug to a little kid. But the point still remains, like, I don't think there's any game that could hook people the way that games like that did. You just got enamored in that shit. And I don't feel like there's any, like, every time I get like wind of a game that's coming out, every time I get a wind of it and I'm like, "Oh, that sounds promising," I just, updates will come out, shit will come out, and then it just gets further and further away from what they said it was going to be originally, and you know, it just never hits the mark for me. So I feel like I'm chasing the dragon, dude. I feel like I'm a fucking heroin addict who'll never get my fucking fix again. It's